russosbrand.com, where the pros are the pros. Castrating the marks.
A Tony Khan appearance on the Meltzer and Alvarez show. Tony Khan ended up getting a little irritated as things went on. So it wasn't an easy show for Tony. We got a few clips. So this first one here, sent in by Gabe Tuff. Alvarez is talking here at the beginning.
Let's take a Zack Sabre Jr., okay? Zack Sabre Jr., you know, he's been there several times. He was there on Wednesday. But, like, Zack Sabre Jr. gets, like, a good reaction, but it's not like when he walks in the door the first time, the fans are like, you know, this guy's a future world champion. Like, whereas Will Ospreay, like, he stepped in the door day one. I mean,
Zack Sabre Jr.'s, though, I don't want to. I'm
not saying anything negative about Zack.
If I let you,
I'm not saying anything negative about Zack.
Sabre Jr.'s great name.
Yes.
Sir.
Okay, it was hard to hear. I'm going to stop it there to make sure you heard. Tony said, if I let you slander Zack Sabre Jr.'s great name.
Good name, yeah.
Yeah.
Ty's standing up for Zack.
Yeah, so accusing Alvarez of slander here.
About Zack.
If I let you,
I'm not saying anything negative about Zack.
Sabre Jr.'s great name.
Yes. I'm not saying that, but like if Zack and Will Ospreay walked in on the same show, I mean the fans.
You hear the Meltzer laugh in the middle of that. Meltzer just went.
He said something. Meltzer actually said something in the background. I would love to try to figure out what that is.
I couldn't understand it, but I heard the laugh.
I'm not saying that, but like if Zack and Will,
he's fantastic. I think he said.
Oh, okay.
Either he said that or Khan said that. It sounded like somebody said he's fantastic.
I'm not saying that, but like if Zack and Will Ospreay walked in on the same show, I mean the fans. Zack.
Some you know,
yes.
Some people have more charisma than others, and again, I don't want to say.
I mean, look,
I don't want to say nothing bad about Zack either, because Zack is one of my favorite wrestlers.
I could have said, had you said,
"Damn it, buddy," or something like that.
Wow, yeah. Quan dropping GDs.
Yeah, he's getting really.
Holy
upset.
crap!
Some people have more charisma than others, and again, I don't want to say.
I mean, look,
I don't want to say nothing bad about Zack either, because Zack is one of my favorite wrestlers.
I could have said Hechicero. How about Hechicero? But I don't want to say negative about him either.
You know, bro, that's it in a nutshell. You're going to be a journalist and you're going to be a critic, but we're not going to say nothing negative about anybody. What? I mean, you're basically exposing yourself to your audience, bro. Yeah, I'm a critic, and I'm a journalist, bro, and I'm an insider. I ain't gonna say nothing negative about anybody, though.
Well, what happens when you tell him that he didn't do a good rating? So this was sent in by Gabe.
Oh, wait a minute. They talk about a low rating in front of Quan?
Yeah. Yeah. Here we go.
Wow. Go ahead, man.
It's going to be a good rated show, but I thought Max's first match back and just a little bit of momentum and some good shows building up to it, I thought it would do good, and it did not do good.
Gabe, when I saw the tune-in for that show and how good it was, and I sent that to you.
Well, I know.
That's some of the best tune.
So, all right, let's stop it there. So Meltzer had talked about this. Khan had heard him say it was a bad number, picks up his phone and sends him shit. Like,
yeah.
That's where we're at in the wrestling business.
Yep.
It's unbelievable.
His first match back and just a little bit of momentum and some good shows building up to it, I thought it would do good, and it did not do good.
Gabe, when I saw the tune-in for that show and how good it was, and I sent that to you.
Well, I know.
That's some of the best tune-in we've had. And with any kind.
What's tune-in?
I have no idea. Something else they just freaking pulled out their asses, bro. Never heard it before in my life.
Yeah, I've never heard anybody talk about it, so I have no idea what they're talking about.
And I sent that to you.
Well, I know.
That's some of the best tune-in we've had. And with any kind of a lead-in, that would have done a great number. And as it was,
so you're depending on a lead-in, bro, to do a good number. You're depending on a freaking lead-in, bro.
Stupid Big Bang Theory didn't have the audience or whatever the hell. Maybe that was the night that they showed the Black Panther
didn't even know. I didn't even know. Yeah, I didn't even know what was on before Raw. I don't even know.
Dynamite.
No, Raw, when I wrote it. I don't know what the lead-in show was.
Yeah, no, you guys were the lead-in show because your show was good.
Oh, my God.
That's like he's clearly saying our show's not good enough on it to stand out on its own. We need a good lead-in to get a number in the first 5 or 10 minutes.
Jeez.
It's like an excuse.
Yeah, of course it is.
Well, I know.
That's some of the best tune-in we've had. And with any kind of a lead-in, that would have done a great number. And as it was, that's a great number for what it was. It actually does demonstrate something to people in the TV business who actually know what ratings are and actually understand this professionally, as opposed to like thankfully.
Okay, so right here, he just took a shot at Meltzer, and I think he realized it because Dave said that was not a good number.
Right. And now he's criticizing people who say that. Right.
TV business who actually know what they're talking about. And it was a good number.
Yeah.
It does demonstrate something to people in the TV business who actually know what ratings are and actually understand this professionally, as opposed to like thankfully, a very, very educated audience, which is the amazing wrestling fans who know more about Nielsen ratings than 99.9% of the population, but not more than the network people. And
wow. So he's saying to Dave, man, you know about the ratings more than, but you don't know more than the network knows, Dave, and the network loved the number. That's what he's saying here.
You can hear the
pullback.
Well, not only that, but before the pullback, he's really upset that Meltzer is saying that it was a bad rating.
Yeah.
He's talking faster. He's talking emotionally.
Yeah.
It's like when Vince McMahon was with Bob Costas, you saw the emotion snap.
Yeah.
It was different.
Yeah.
And he wasn't being professional Vince McMahon interview guy anymore.
Yeah.
He's up in Costas's face.
Yeah.
Tony just did the same thing in a different way, of course.
Yeah.
But his raising his voice, talking faster, trying to cut them off. He's letting his emotions, instead of just saying, well, Dave, I can see why you say that was bad. Now I'm Wade Keller booking for Tony Khan.
Yeah.
I can see why you say it's bad, but the network said this. That's all he had to say. But man, it's emotionally. You guys don't know what you're talking about. But he just, and then he did try to backtrack.
Yeah. He definitely caught himself mid-sentence.
Yeah. But he just said that on Meltzer's show. And then he realized he'd be insulted. You really think wrestling audience fans know ratings more than 99?
No. But he just basically said that I'm tired of you guys talking about the low ratings. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. He just said that's what he basically just said.
Yep.
Wow. Wow. It's starting to break down in Tulsa, bro.
Yeah, so I wonder if he will have things to agree to if he's to go on their show again, like he did with Bubba can't be on the show.
Yeah, because
on the show.
What the real interesting thing is what was the conversation after the show?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because you had said, well, he's not going to go on Busted Open unless Bubba's not on there. Okay, well now I'm not going to come on this show if Brian's going to put down one of my wrestlers, which Alvarez really wasn't.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna let you slander his name.
Yeah, and not only that, if the lead-in was better.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna come on the show, Dave, if you're gonna say one of our numbers is bad. When I sent you, I sent you something that showed.
Unreal, man. Why can't you just say, yeah, man? Bro, you know how many times I said, yeah, man, that rating sucked, and I wrote the show. How many times I said that, bro, and I was so pissed off about the rating.
Let's just say he's right, and the network loved it and thought that this 500,000 was great and all that. This is what happens when you get in bed with this world. He should not even be having this conversation with these people to begin with.
Exactly right.